Now we are going to start English 2, second book. The book name is 50 Years of Supreme Court of India. From the second book, 50 Years of Supreme Court of India, the first lesson is Gender Justice. The Constitution of India and Preamble proclaimed its objective to achieve justice, social, economic, and political equality to all citizens. In the chapter Fundamental Rights, Article 14 is equality before law and equal protection of law, and Article 15, no citizen shall be discriminated on the basis of race, religion, caste, sex, or place of birth. Then Article 15.3 upholds special provisions in favor of women and children. Supreme Court is the apex court. It is dealing with many critical cases and most were related to women. Matters relating to marriage, divorce, adoption, succession, guardianship, and bigamy. Not only in Hindu personal laws but also in Muslim and Christian personal laws, there was still discrimination was present against women. Some laws were unequal. Then, in 5 decades, we see the court worked as activists to remove all these types of discriminations. This is the introduction of gender justice. Here, three main articles are given: 14, 15, and 15.3. Then, what are the problems related to the woman and how the Supreme Court acts as an activist to remove all these types of discriminations. So, first is the bigamous marriages. The Hindu Marriage Act 1955 (HMA) laid down monogamy as a rule for both male and female Hindus. It stated bigamy as a punishable offence under Section 494 of the Indian Penal Code 1860. Section 494. So the cases related to that section we are going to see here. The first case is in Bhav Rao versus State of Maharashtra. In this case, the accused married with second wife without taking divorce from the first wife. He was convicted of the offence of bigamy. Then, against his conviction, it was urged that for the offence of bigamy, it should be established that the second marriage had been performed according to the customary rites. So, how can be that marriage to be said as void? Such questions were raised. The word solemnize means in connection with a marriage to celebrate the marriage with proper ceremonies and in due form. But here, both the women are suffering, so bigamy is considered as an offence. Section 17 of the Act states that the marriage to which Section 494 IPC applies on account of the provision of the Act should have been celebrated with proper ceremonies and in due form. Then Bhav Rao was given the punishment. Means without taking the divorce from the first wife, you cannot marriage to the second wife, second woman. Then second is Priya Bala versus Suresh Chandra. In this case, the court went a step further and held that even the husband married second wife without divorce, then also it is void. Although here the second wife's fault is not present, then also the prosecution must discharge its burden that the marriage has been solemnized. Means as the divorce is not taken from the first wife, so the second marriage is stated as a void. In the cases of celebrities and stars, here they openly report about their marriage and divorce. If there is no objection of the first wife, then it is said to be legal. Means if first wife agrees that if the husband does the second marriage, then it's okay. But without taking the consent of first wife, if the marriage is done, then the second marriage is said to be void. The first wife and second wife both are dependent on husband for economically. In Sarla Mughal case, bigamy is considered as offence under Section 494 IPC. Then from this all we come to know that the status of woman was considered as inferior in olden period. The bigamous marriages were putting obstacles in married life, so Supreme Court considered this as offence. Can wife get maintenance after divorce? Such question was asked. This question was asked in both woman, first and second wife, but it was solved in this case in Yamuna Bai versus Anand Rao. In this case, the Supreme Court considered this aspect under Section 125 of Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 and held that the second wife was not entitled to maintenance as the marriage was void. Means without taking consent of the first wife, if you do marriage with the another woman, means second marriage, then it's considered as void because you have not taken the permission from first wife and neither the divorce. As the second marriage is void, that's why the maintenance is not entitled to give to that second wife. So here we have seen the three main cases related to bigamous marriages. First is the Bhau Rao versus State of Maharashtra. Then Priya Bala versus Suresh Chandra. And third is Yamuna Bai versus Anand Rao. The next is wife as a property. So another challenge was wife as considered as a property. So here we have completed the first lesson, gender justice.